Said that he's giving me messages, but has God spoken to you?
Spoken to me, yes. I've heard out loud his voice because it couldn't have been anyone else's. There was one time where I was riding my moped and I got out of the parking lot and just got out of work. And I get to the main, like where I'm getting out to the main road.
Back with Kristen. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. We're Kristen at Walmart, and then we got back, and then her boyfriend, is it, called you from jail?
Yeah.
All right. You wanted me to hear the conversation, so I was just there, and this is the guy that beat you too?
Oh, yeah.
How many times did he beat you?
He didn't really beat me, but we did have altercations to where
How many?
like he would throw stuff at me or hit me with items, but I would end up hitting him with my fist.
I didn't really listen to what he said, but yeah, I mean, are you planning to stay with him?
I wasn't going to, but I mean, he sounds like he's got his head on his shoulders. We'll see when he gets out.
Okay.
I'll be able to tell right away if he's changed or not. And if not, no, I'm not going to be one of the girls that stay with those type of people.
Have you always been in relationships where the partner gets physical?
No, just twice.
Just twice?
Yeah.
Okay. How many long-term relationships have you been
in? Honestly, probably 2.
Oh, okay.
One was 10 years and then
okay.
1 a year.
And this has been a year?
No, this one's been a few months. Like 3,
What's the
4.
last straw, though? If he hits you again, you're gonna...
if he comes out like angry or starts, the way he talks to me is what will draw the line for me.
Okay, sounds like he's pretty obsessed with you. Is he gonna be able to take that? Or do you need to get away?
Well, I'll be able to get away.
Okay, good luck with that. All right, we can stop talking about him. So listen, Kristen, I wanted to get, there's so much depression in your life and so much trauma. I wanted to kind of stick to the positive on this interview. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Let's say you write a book one day. What's the title of your bio?
You
could think about this too. You could think of
honestly, I would probably put the roller coaster or like up and down roller coaster.
Up and down roller coaster?
Yeah.
There you go. Roller coaster. You can just call it that.
Yeah.
Who are 3 people that made you who you are? You could think about it too.
Matt Carroll, my mom, my real mom, and myself.
Because you are an amazing person. You know that?
I get told that a lot, but
you are.
Yeah.
I saw you with your dogs. I love dogs.
My animals are my babies and anyone else's animals. Like animals, I like animals more than I like people.
After this interview, can we go take the dog food over there and feed him?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the first person you said?
Matt Carroll.
Who was that?
That's my ex of 10 years. He's the one who started me on him.
Okay. And you made you
and ruined my life.
Yeah, but maybe it's all going to come back around and you're going to change.
Yeah.
Can I ask you to describe addiction to a non-addict, Kristen?
Emptiness, trauma, loss, and feelings, emotions.
Sounds like to me it's all bad things.
Yeah, it is.
And you can avoid all that by not taking that first hit.
Yeah.
Right? So what would you tell your old self before you did that first hit?
Honestly, I would have told my ex when he asked me, are you willing to try this? I would have told him no, instead of saying, yeah, I'll try it with you. I trust you.
Okay. What did you bring you joy back then? I may have asked you this in a different way. Like, what brought you joy back in the day? Like when you were a kid, before drugs?
Music, my dogs.
That's right. What kind of breeds have you had before?
Beagles, dachshunds, and chihuahuas.
You never had a Dachshund?
Isn't that a Dalmatian?
No, weenie dogs.
Oh, I do have a wiener dog.
You have one before?
Yeah, that's the one, Socks.
That's why I love that dog. Those are my favorite dogs in the world.
She's mixed with wiener dog and the beagle.
That's why. I can't wait to get my new dog. My poor little dog passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been looking for one.
Hard.
I mean, we're looking for a wiener dog. So anyone listening out there, if you know anyone that wants to get rid of a little sweetness, let me know. So I may have asked you this also in one of the interviews, but if someone wanted to help you, what was your email again now?
Hotmail mail101@gmail.com. So MAIL twice.
Okay. And then what can someone help you with if someone's watching this, they hear your story?
Dog food, housing or a room, really
It's the
just
basic stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
a friend.
Yeah. Well, no, let's not go there. Unless it's, I don't know.
Like good advice and stuff.
Yeah, good advice. Yeah.
More so going back to church.
Yeah. Like a church person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or someone in NA may
Yeah.
want to reach out to you when you're ready. You're not ready yet.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a funny question. What animal are you?
I would say I'm a Rottweiler because I have anger
You sound like a
issues.
Rottweiler. I'm just kidding.
I have anger issues. I
You do?
explode at any given time.
Really?
Yeah.
So should I be careful?
I'm 3 different types of bipolar.
Should I be careful here?
Yeah. No.
Seriously. Now you scare me. What's your favorite animal?
All animals. Dogs mainly, but all
What would you be
animals.
doing if you had all the money in the world, but you were required to have a job?
Honestly, I'd open up an animal shelter with that no-kill shelter.
I'm working with a no-kill shelter back in California. Well, I'm not really working with them, but I was trying to help them. It was in Barstow. I forgot what it was called.
Oh,
Yeah. I hope it continues to remain a no-kill shelter. I think the shelter was supposed to go, they were closing it down or something. And they're going to put out down all the dogs. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I need to check up with my friend over there and see what happened.
There's many animals in the shelter right now.
I know.
Lots of available adoptions.
What would you do to change something in the world?
Honestly, the homelessness and the way animals are treated.
Do you think the government could do more for the homeless?
Yes.
What else could they do?
Honestly, I mean, they are starting to do a little bit more. Like the shelters and stuff, they're starting to open up more. And also, I believe there's a place, I can't remember what it's called, that's opening up just for the homeless for housing.
Yeah.
And the police department has also opened a navigation center program to where you can join it and they'll put you in housing after 30 to 60 days.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But you have to stay clean.
You got all these options.
Yes.
And you're going to go back to this guy that's a drug user.
Depending on where I'm at in my life, I mean, I'm going to try and keep him along, but if I am doing good at the time, I'll be a little scared to bring that back.
Yeah. What are some gifts you bring to the world, Kristen? Everyone has gifts.
Kindness, that I'm able to listen to anyone's problems and it goes nowhere but my ears and it stays with me.
Yeah, you do, because I told you a little bit about my background and I kind of just casually said it, expecting you not to say anything back, but you were like, hey, I want to hear about it. Tell me about what happened there and there. And I was like, whoa, that's one of the first times someone ever asked me. I will definitely share some background information with you. I mean, you have a right to know. I'm asking you all these personal questions, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to be a behavioral analyst. I really believe that's what God has a plan for me, because for some reason I asked myself one day after listening to a podcast what I want to do with my life. And for some reason it came back that I want to go to school and become a behavioral analyst. I've never said that word, so I don't know if it's God telling me that this is what
you get
you
all
need to
these
be.
messages, Kristen. You get all these messages. Did I ask you what your tats mean?
No, fearless. I mean, it's just exactly what it is. Fearless. No, scared of anything.
Okay.
Be strong, even if you are scared.
Okay.
Go with it with the fighting source. And then Bad News by Tom McDonald.
Oh, he's a rapper, right?
Yes.
Speaking of rappers and speaking of Tom McDonald, are you a Trump fan?
I'm not,
the president
but he's
now.
the biggest pig ever. But honestly, I would say he's done more for the country than any other president has.
Really?
Recently, yes.
Okay. What do you think he's going to do for us now?
I'm not sure.
No, you're sure. You know.
I think he's going to be bringing us back up to where we need to be.
Okay. I'm not political, just ask. All right, Kristen, what's your pet peeve?
I hate repeating myself.
Oh, you must hate me then. I have a bad memory. Kristen, what do you look for in a relationship?
Strength, communication, bondness, and honestly, spirituality.
Okay. What will you not take from a man?
Being hit on.
Okay. Hit on? Or like physically, yeah.
Physically.
Okay. So you got this fella coming out. First thing he does, he starts showing signs. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave.
You better, Kristen.
Yeah.
So, Kristen, last question. I'd like to end it with this question. What's a question I didn't ask you that you wish I would have asked you?
If God has spoken to me or have given me any messages.
Yeah, you said he's giving me messages, but has God spoken to you?
Spoken to me, yes. I've heard out loud his voice because it couldn't have been anyone else's. There was one time where I was riding my moped and I got out of the parking lot and just got out of work. And I get to the main, like where I'm getting out to the main road, and someone said, you'll be fine, just go. And I'm like, what the heck? And I just went and I got hit and I stood right up and said, where's my moped? Okay.
That's your moped. You have a good joke for us?
No.
Give me a shout out. You sound like a comedian.
My mom is. She always tells me jokes, but I never can remember them.
All right, maybe next time. Thank you so much, Kristen. God bless you.
God
Take
bless.
care.